Hey guys, welcome back to Making Everyday Magic. I'm Shanna and I am here with our 6-week update. So our 2020-2021 school year is well underway. We are wrapping up our 6th week, so I figured I would just jump in, share with you guys what we have got going on, because I mean, we're 6 weeks in. That's like a huge chunk. Before we go any further, please scroll down, hit the big red subscribe button, turn on the bell for notifications, and give this video a thumbs up. So let me start with 2 kids. If you guys have seen any of my videos of planning, you know I was a little concerned about adding Miss Marilyn to the mix. I was a little concerned about how officially schooling 2 kids was gonna go. Well, I am happy to report so far, so good. Knock on wood. She just kind of fits right in. Sometimes there's a little bit of lag going back and forth between the 2. But for the most part, it hasn't added a ton of time to our homeschool day, and it's working pretty great. I think she's just maybe seeing sister do it so much, she's really ready to be like in it, to be official, and to be getting it done. So she's also really excited about like her homeschool stuff, because I mean, this stuff is pretty awesome. So I'm so happy to report that homeschooling 2 kids so far going well. Going pretty well. Don't mean to count those chickens before they hatch, but I'm just gonna say, here in our 6th week so far, pretty smooth with the 2 kiddos. So I'm so happy about that. I'd actually planned to take a couple of weeks off when our dance schedule got really busy, and we've been trucking along so smoothly, we actually just kept going. We didn't even take the weeks off that I had planned. So that's awesome. I also planned our daily schedule. So I didn't actually make our daily schedule, and I'll insert that video right there. Until we'd already kind of gotten into schooling, so that I had some idea of how the 2 kid situation was gonna go. And so far, I don't think that I've made it through an entire day according to my schedule. But having everything in its place has really helped me a ton. Having my timers go off to remind me to move on to the next thing, that helps me an absolute great deal. Like I said, our last couple weeks, our dance schedule's been really crazy, so there's like no way that my plan for the day was gonna go according to plan. It just wasn't those weeks. But I'm hoping that next week back to normal, back to a little bit chill lifestyle. So I'm hoping that gives me, gets me back on like the schedule. So fingers crossed that works out. Also, all of our like friends and family are back in school, so it's a little easier to not ditch out and go have a play date, or ditch out and go do something fun. And you know, summer is over. Today's the 2nd of September, so like, you know, like school summer is over. Technically, summer's not over. Yes. Okay, so 6-week update on science. Guys, I'm loving it. I'm loving the freedom of kind of getting into a little bit more of what they're interested in. So I will probably add a body unit study to what we're doing, like go over a lot of things with the body, because they each got a book about like bones and things like that. So I think they would really love that. And I'm hoping that our Health and Science Museum, because we have a really awesome Health and Science Museum, opens back up soon. As far as I know, it's still not open, so. But the science curriculum, if you want to see that video, right up there, that I kind of pieced together, is going pretty awesome, guys. Like, we did animals and what animals need, what plants need, and we studied habitats, and both girls did a project, like a little, because I had boxes, where it opens up and they made their own like rainforest habitat. That's the one they decided they wanted to do, and then they learned more about that. And my 4-year-old can tell you what animals need, what plants need, what makes it a good habitat. So far, super awesome, super pleased with that, loving the way it's going. We're only 6 weeks in, so who knows how it's gonna be by the end of the year. But for now. Super excited. We might also need to do like a weather study. I think there's a weather study planned. I just maybe next time would plan that a little closer to hurricane season. Because we're having a lot of weather reports these days because we live in a hurricane-prone area. So that. Let's see. Oh, our favorite things so far. So favorite things out of Maryland's curriculum kit. Favorite thing. Bambino. Guys, I didn't even know like fully what this was until I got it and we got into it. I love it. She loves it. I have all the books just in a bin and she can pull them out and do her own like puzzle. It's amazing. I'll probably do like an in-depth look at that and literally just film her start to finish doing it all by herself because she can lay it out. She can like pick which one she wants, lay it out, and she can check it herself. She didn't even need me. It's amazing. It's these super simple little 6 tiles in a little tray and they just lay on the book. Amazing. So I'm probably definitely gonna plan to do one of those. Leave me a link in the leave me a comment if you want me to do one of that because I had no idea what to expect from this product until I got it in my hands. So I feel like that could be really useful for a lot of people. Okay, something else I'm loving for Maryland is the All About Reading. I like the program. I really liked the program when Amelia did it, but this is their pre-reading. And it's pretty great. There's like stories and there's like a hand puppet, which she stinking loves the puppet, y'all. There's like a little sticker tracker, which sticker trackers are always great. And I actually need to get on that. Amelia asked me to make her some because sticker trackers are great. Come on. So I need to make some so that she's not left out and loves that. For Amelia, things we're loving, word roots. It goes from like a root word and it goes through like the Latin meaning and like prefixes and suffixes and all these things. It's pretty great and it's helping her really figure out the commonality in words. And then she's doing a pretty decent job of like, what do you think that word means? Oh, well, you know the root word, so therefore you can figure out the meaning. And this is pretty great. I don't even know if this is something that's taught like in public school, but I am loving it. So, word roots, and she loves it. Guys, we have a typing program. I don't even fully know what the name of it is. I'll try to insert it down here because I didn't think to look at the official name. It goes on the computer and it looks like it is a typing program I would have used in elementary school. Like it is that dated, but she loves it. She's doing so good at like ding, 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 with her fingers in the right spot. And she makes me come watch. And it's got like a progress thing and it's played like a game, like Typer Island and like pirates and a parrot. I don't even know, but she asks to do typing every day. Okay, sure you can do your typing hour a day. All right. Okay, so a couple of things that are less scary once I got my hands on them and started using them. Because these things were intimidating. One, I couldn't find any information about them out there in the world that really explained what it was, how to use it, any of that. And then two, when they came to me, it was like a giant pile of books and is intimidating. So the first of those is first language lessons. I'm not kidding. The teacher's manual is like 2 inches thick and the kids' workbook is like 2 inches thick and it is confusing as all get out. You literally just read what it tells you to read. It is very repetitive, which is painful because it tells you say this 3 times and then you say it 3 times. Have them say it with you 3 more times, but it's working. So now that I'm like in it, and I'm using it. Again, if you want me to do a flip through of first language lessons, leave me a comment below because I couldn't find any information about it. But it's super simple to use. It's super awesome. It's just, it's repetitive, but I can tell that that's working for her retention. So there's some method to this madness. So, I'm okay with it. I'm on board. It's just, it was scary when it showed up in my house. Same thing with Mazda's Opal. It is 5 books come to your house, 2 readers, 2 giant spiral bound teacher's guides, and a workbook that's like one on one side, flip it over, another on the other side, but it's like one book. 5 books came to my house. Absolutely terrifying because it seems like so much stuff. As I'm in it, it's going pretty smooth. It's going pretty great. It's so much easier to use once you have your hands on it. Don't trust me, watch the video. and you can see my in-depth flip through and how we're using it. So the two things that are much less scary than I thought they would be, first language lessons and Mazda's Opal, which are both for my third grader. So I don't know that I was super concerned about anything with the pre-K or my false confidence kicking in there. Okay, something I don't love is critical and creative thinking. It's like a workbook. It's different than the critical thinking we used last year. And it's just, it's like we do like a page a day, and we try to do like 3 pages a week. It's okay. It's not bad. It's just I found there are quite a few things in there that are so far beyond what she has learned up to this point. Like, I don't know if the point is to make them ask for help, or if the point is to ensure that they know they don't know it, or maybe just hope they kind of might know it. But it is like multiplying fractions because like here's the recipe and you need to feed 10 people with it or 12 people with it. And so just I had to explain to her how to even get to where she needed to go with that. So there's quite a bit in there that I would say is not, especially not beginning of 3rd grade material. Like there's some pages that are pretty great, but for the most part, I would say I don't love it. We're doing it. Don't love it. So that's where I'm at on that. I don't know. Maybe I'll change my mind at the next update. Maybe. Okay. Progress. Here is how we're doing. Okay. So Amelia is doing great in multiplication, and I wasn't entirely sure how that was going to go, but she fully grasped the concept for 10s, 5s, 2s, and 1s. So that's where we are right now. We've got those, and we're only on week 6. I really like the way that Matthew C. puts it together. This week, tomorrow from when I'm filming this, she'll be taking her first unit test. So if I remember, I'll try to insert what her grade is on that. So I don't know, but I feel like it's going really well. So that is awesome. Awesome. Now, Marilyn's progress. So all about reading, even with the pre-reading, they recommend that you just do 20 minutes a day. Well, we are super done long before that. I don't know if maybe we just work with her a lot, and so she's a little ahead because she can recognize all of her uppercase letters, all of her lowercase letters, and she knows some letter sounds. So it's broken up into kind of like three units, and you do uppercase and then lowercase and then sounds. So we are 6 weeks in, we are already into the 2nd unit. So I think what I'm gonna do, and we actually, when we used All About Reading with Amelia last year, we were done by Christmas. So what I think I'm gonna do is let her truck on at the pace we're on, try to finish by Christmas. If we do that, then I'm going to get the reading lesson, how to teach your kid to read in 20 easy lessons, and do that as our language arts for the spring, and just try to focus on getting her reading, I think that's what I'm gonna do. 1, let me know in the comments if you wanna see more about the All About Reading pre-reading, an in-depth flip through. And then 2, let me know if you've used the 20 Easy Lessons book and what you think, because that would be super helpful. Because there's also another one, how to teach your child to read in 100 easy lessons, and I've heard different approach, so please let me know if you have any experience with either one of those. Also, her math. So we are using the 2nd part of the mathematical reasoning. We had the first one. We bought it just to start working with her last year. It is very basic. And again, she knows her shape, she knows her color, she knows her numbers and all of that. So she's whipping through it. So I've decided that I think what we might do, because I bought it secondhand, that I bought the primer level Matthew C, knowing that we would need it for kinder. I think I might just order the student workbook and start that with her, because my understanding of it, and I haven't looked at it too heavily yet, is that it kind of goes through number recognition and stuff like that. So if we do that, we could just start with addition and kinder. So I'm thinking that we might do that. We might just wrap up our current math and language arts and start on our new math and language arts come January 1 and see how that goes. So that's how I feel right now. Feel pretty good about that. So this has been our 6-week update. Please let me know if any of this has been helpful, entertaining, or informative. Please leave me those comments below. I could use the help. Also, let me know if you want to see some of those more in-depth flip-throughs of those curriculum pieces I've mentioned or some I haven't mentioned. If you have found anything here helpful, please scroll on down, hit that big red subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and turn on the bell for notifications. Thanks for coming back. We appreciate you so greatly. I just hope you're finding what you need here on our channel, being, homeschoolers in general, secular homeschoolers. I hope that you find these to be a good resource. Thank you so much.